Hello and welcome to another brain drain lesson. Look, I've been clearing out the back of my cupboards and I found this. It's like Calvé burger sauce. Never heard of it. I don't think I even bought it. I don't know what to do with it. If you've got any suggestions, put them in the comments and I'll see if I can obviously make burgers. But if anyone's ever had that, let me know what it's like. So today we're going to get another lesson for brain drain. And actually that's going to be two lessons combined into one. So this lesson is also for the next lesson. So you've got plenty of time to do this, but there's also quite a lot of work to do. So I'd like to show you what that is today. Now, hopefully you can remember from the last lesson we made our specifications, and you should have put those into your document. Just double check that you've actually shared your document with your teacher so that we can check that. Ask for feedback and make sure that you've got some good specifications and you're going to get a good grade for that. Now, let's go back to the lesson we're going to be doing today, and that is we're going to be designing our website. And it says here, the design of your product should be based on what you discovered during the inquiring and analyzing stage. The whole reason we did criteria A is to find out not just what we think we need in a website, but what other people want in our website. We're going to look if we can then design something using our top skills that we have, but also the information we discovered during criteria A. So we're going to be making a technical designs. We're also going to be making an example page to explain the visual design. So we're going to be drawing a website, just using pens and crayons, just to give an idea of what that looks like, and provide an index page. And just a reminder there, when you actually get to make your website, which we're not going to do yet, you're not allowed to use templates. It has to be your own design. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to start off with making a technical design. Now, all we're going to do is just make you can see this like little blocks just to explain which pages you're going to have on your website, and then just explain in detail what's going to go into them. Now, what can you put? For example, the main page will have a picture of, and then say what kind of picture you're going to have on your main page. To explain what the subject is, and you can see how I've described stuff like faded background color for dramatic effect to draw attention, and I've said plain and minimal layout for simplicity. So try and explain in detail what's going to be in your website, and then draw it. And you can use this using pencils. You can actually get on your computer and make a digital design if you want to. You can draw it if you want to. It's up to you how you do that. But the main thing is here is you explain the layout. You explain what colors you've used, and you explain what effect the design you hope will have. So here you've got also a text. You can see we've split up the page into certain sections. And the reason we're doing this is just before you actually go make your website, you've actually thought about what's going to go on there. So you don't just get there and start randomly putting information on there. Making your website should be something that you've thought about, that you can explain to other people why you've put certain things in certain places. Okay, now this is an example that we could have done. It's not the most interesting example, but that could be an example of a visual design that you've done there. And another one. Now the other thing we'd like you to do is to make an index. So just explain each page what you've put in there, what information you're going to put in there, and any other information that you think you can put on there. Also, now what we're going to ask you to do is each person come up with their own design. And so then what I'd like you there to write is the benefits, what you think is good about your design, and maybe some stuff that you could add or some stuff that you think you could improve on. And then just write your own motivation for your design. So just to be clear, each member of your group makes a technical design to say exactly what goes on your website. You make a graphical design or a visual representation of your web page, and you make an index. And each member of your group does that, and in the end we're going to then choose one. Now, just to remind you, this is what you need in your design. and then keep a bibliography of all research. So if you do use any pictures from any other websites or information from other websites, just keep that in your bibliography. Okay, so what we hopefully have learned today is what a technical design is, what's important when creating a website, and what needs to be in an index page. And you have 2 lessons to do that. So this lesson, the rest of the lesson you can work on your design, the next lesson you can work on your design, and then we're done. So if you have any questions, both Mr. Von Rijn and myself are available hopefully right now, so get on Skype if you've got any questions. Put comments in YouTube if you've got any ideas what I can do with burger sauce, and that's it. Hope you're well. See you next lesson.